So we were talking about arithmetic operators, right?
Yeah.
And we did plus, we did minus, we did into, we did division, we did integer division. Now we have something called as, okay, let's say I put 3 and var 2 equal to 5. We have var 1 star star var 2. Okay.
Okay.
This is for power.
Alright.
Okay. So 3 to the power 5. That's what it means.
Okay.
Okay. So 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So that is 27 into 6, 243.
Okay.
Is 3 to the power 5. Okay. So double star is for power.
Okay.
There's one more thing which gives us the reminder. Okay. So print var1 modulo or percentage. Okay. var2. This gives the reminder. Now, so when you divide 3 by 5, okay,
Okay.
so you get 3 times 0, 0 times 3, 5, correct? Because 3 is less than 5, right? So you cannot divide, by 5. So your remainder would be 3, right? It goes by 0 times and remainder is 3, isn't it? So if 3 percentage 5 will be 3.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So these are basic arithmetic operators. Then we have relational operators. Okay.
Sir, I didn't get this reminder thing.
Remainder. So try to divide 3 by 5. Okay, let me open a paint and show you. So 3 by 5, this is what we are doing. So you can write 3 here and you divide 5. Correct? So 5 1s are 5, right? So it has to be 5 0, correct? Isn't it? So 5 0 0 and you get remainder of 3. Correct?
Okay.
So this is your integer division and this is your modulo or remainder. If I say 11 by 3, sorry, 11 by 3, you put 11 here, 3 here. So 3 4s are 12, right? This has to be less than 4. So 3,
Yeah.
3, 9, right? So 2. 2 is your remainder.
Okay, got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what our arithmetic operators does to us. Okay.
Okay.
Now relational operators. Okay. Relational operators find the relationship between the variables or the values. Okay. So here you have input print var 1 space var 2. Let me copy it. Okay. So you can compare whether var1 is less than var2 or var1 is greater than var2
Okay.
or var1 is equal to var2. Remember, for equal to, we put double equal to.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
For
here up when we put equal to, there's only one. But
correct. When you're assigning, it is only one.
only one. Okay.
But when you're checking,
Okay.
it is to check is var1 equal to var2.
So double
Right?
equal to, yeah.
Right? This is how this is what it means. Okay. Is var1 less than var2. Correct?
Yeah.
Is var1 greater than var2. Correct?
Yeah.
So what do you think answer would be?
Where one.
So tell me here, var1 is 3, var2 is 5, right? Correct. var1 is less than var2. True. Here is going to be
False.
false. This is also going to be
False.
false. Not only that, you also have, okay, less than equal to.
Yeah.
So it means is var1 less than or equal to. var2. So this will be true if var1 is less than var2, or even if var1 is same as var2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Now you can check greater than equal to.
It
Okay.
will be false.
Greater than, yes. Here in this case it will be false. Not equal to.
Yeah, even
So this is how we give not equal to.
not equal to. Okay.
Okay. So
Mhm.
var1 not equal to var2.
Okay.
Okay. So these things must have been told Bhanu sir, right? So he's already into while loop, you are saying, correct?
No, I didn't get you, sir.
No, these things would have been done by Bhanu sir, right?
No, this thing not done. Greater and less than equal to.
Yeah, no, because you need this for loops and conditions. Okay,
Okay.
for loops and if else, you need this. Without this, you wouldn't come. You won't be able to do. That's why I was I'm taking this. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. So relational operators will always result in bool output.
Okay. True or false.
Yes, true or false. Will always result in bool output. Okay. So
Mhm.
this is your uh, boolean output. Now you also have something called as um, relational and logical. Okay,
Okay.
logical will have bool input and bool output. See,
Okay.
arithmetic will have number input, number output.
Mhm.
Logical will have bool input, bool output.
Okay.
Relational will have number input and bool output.
Okay.
Okay, so uh, okay, so here you have operators like and, or, okay,
Okay.
or not.
F में
So
जो अनुच्छेद है
yeah, okay. So logical will have a Boolean input and Boolean output. Okay, and we use condition. We use operations like um, you know and or not.
Okay.
Okay. Now so uh, let's say you have, okay, so first let's talk about and. What is and? See, and is kind of like multiplication. Okay, roughly you in your mind you think that way, that
Okay.
this is like multiplication. What it means is when you have both condition false,
Mhm.
okay, okay, so let me see. So if you have both conditions false, it will be false. Even if you have one condition false, okay, it
Mhm.
will be false.
Okay.
We're talking about and, correct? So see, if both conditions are false, it will be false. Okay. If it is one condition false, other true, it will be false. So
Mhm.
see, false is represented as 0 and true as 1, correct?
Okay.
So 0 into 1 will be 0 only, correct?
Mhm.
That's why we get false.
Okay.
So 0 into 1, 1 into 0, 0 into 0 is
False.
all false.
Okay.
And then if you have true and true, 1 into 1 is 1.
One. Okay.
So 1 and 1 will be 1. So all the conditions have to be true, because anything multiplied by 0 is 0, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
So all conditions have to be true to be true,
Okay.
right? So let's say I put print true and true,
Mhm.
and I'll say print true and false. So if you run and see, okay, true and true will be true, and
Mhm.
true and false is false.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, second operator here is and, or. And is done, now or. Or is very much like addition. So 0 plus 0 is 0, but anything plus 1 will be 1,
Okay.
isn't it? So
Zero.
if you have true or false, it will be true. False or true will be true. True or true will be true. Right?
Okay.
So, it's if I take this, so here false and false is going to be
True.
false,
False. Okay.
right? Because both are 0, so it is
Oh, got it. Got it.
going to be false.
Papa, I need your AirPods.
But if it is
I
true
can't
or
play at the
true,
staging room. Don't take.
okay,
Papa, no phone happy baby. We are going home.
so true or true is same as false or true is same as true or false, and it is true.
Okay.
Okay,
So true plus true means 1 plus 1.
correct. 1 plus 1 is not 0, isn't it?
Okay. And okay, so that answer will be true. And
Correct,
false plus true is equal to 0 plus 1 will be also true. Okay. Got
correct. Because see, here you have two options, 0 and 1 only, isn't it?
it.
So whether it is 1 or 5, it is
जोवा दे तो
still
पागल
same as
हसीन
1
करवा
only.
दे तो
અહીંયા બચ્ચો મોકલે સ્કૂલ
Yuvraj,
એને
can you go on mute?
એટલો બદમાશ છે આ છોકરો.
Let me put him on mute. Okay, I think they're traveling somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you take this and you put on here, okay, just to make sure that we are looking at correct row,
Yeah.
I'm going to put this text here.
True or true.
True or true, true, right? True or false, false. So it will be false only when you have false or false.
Okay, sir. Why did we put that in semicolon here? And
This one, right?
yeah.
So again, remember two parameters. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
one parameter. This is another parameter. This will be printed as it is.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Got it. Got it.
Correct. So that's why. Now, reason I put is because see, we have so many lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have so many true and false.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
whether which line is this, you don't know,
Yeah, right.
right? So
Yeah.
now you see, okay, this is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, got
Right?
it.
So when you have, so that's why see, we are practicing, so I'm putting just like this. But when you're programming, don't do just like this. Put some comment before. Okay, so that the reader knows what you're printing.
Oh, got it, sir.
Okay, so that when you see the output, you should know. Okay, otherwise, what you have to do? Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, oh, 7. Okay, this output is this. I mean, you don't know
Yeah, yeah. I
which
understand.
one is giving what output.
Yeah, right, right.
Right. So that's why it is always good practice to have something in text, and then you give the output so that you can match output to the text. So now I know that, okay, here it is. I'm comparing if var1 is less than var2.
Got it,
And of
sir.
course, var2 is less than var2. I mean, var1 is less than var2. That's how we got positive here.
Got it, sir.
Okay. So, okay, these are three important operators. There are others also like member and things like that. We'll discuss as we go along. Okay. So, so yeah, I think we are almost done with the operators. Now we'll move to conditions. Okay. Now see, what we've been doing so far is executing line by line. Okay. We were executing line number 1, then 2, then 3, right? We have 24 lines of code, correct?
Yeah, right.
And we are executing all of these lines, all of these, and executing in a sequential manner. So 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, so on. Now, I don't want to execute sequentially. I want to execute, for example, okay, let's say I want to give grade, and grade is dependent on marks. Okay. So you have grade A, B, C, D, E.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to give all 5 grades. I need to give grade A, B, C, D, E. Correct?
Okay.
But not everybody will get all the 5 grades. I
Yeah.
mean, not nobody will get all the 5 grades.
Okay.
Depending upon marks. So, okay. So for example, if I have to give grade, okay, I can say print grade A. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say grade B, grade C, grade D, grade E. Okay. Grade D, grade C, grade B. Okay.
Okay.
Now, see, some or the other student will get grade A also, B also, C also, D also, E also.
Yeah, right.
But we are not going to print all of these. It has to depend upon the input values that we are providing. Correct?
Yeah.
So this is called control statement because we are controlling the operand. We are controlling the flow of programs. We
Okay.
want to control. We don't want to print all the 5 print statement. We want
Okay.
to control which one is getting executed when.
Okay.
Which one is getting executed when. We want to control that,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So for that purpose, we use condition if. If is to check on it. If condition is this, then do this. If condition is this, then do this.
Okay.
Okay?
Like something we use in Excel also.
Exactly. You know Excel VBA coding?
Like I don't know. I only once I have tried the if function, but I
Right.
don't remember.
Correct. So if I remember correctly, see, if only has if else conditions, right? So if you
Yeah.
have to give 2 conditions, you go to else and again you give one more condition.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So exactly same thing. Okay. And all programming languages have same funda. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's one. Second thing which you have noticed is Python is indentation oriented programming language. Okay. Indentation is mandatory.
Okay.
Okay. Indentation is mandatory.
Okay. What
Okay.
is indentation ID?
Yes. I'm coming to that point. Indentation means, okay, it means the number of spaces that you give before beginning of the statement.
Okay.
Okay. So now this is my state. See, the space I give here doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
That I give here doesn't matter. Okay. The space that you give before you write the first character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The space that you give before you write the first character.
Okay.
Okay. My first character is P, right?
Yeah.
So how many spaces do I give before P? How many spaces do I give before P? So in Python, okay, the
Mhm.
lines or the statement has to begin from very first. You cannot give space here. If I give space, it's error. You see, is
Oh,
already
yeah.
PyCharm
Yeah.
is giving me a red.
Okay.
In Java, Python, sorry, Java, C, C++, this is not a problem. You can give space and you can do it.
Okay.
But here in Python, no. Okay.
Mhm.
Why it is, now we will see is, now, okay, so I want to do a condition. Condition is, okay, okay, let me put average here. Okay, let's say I'm saying AVG equal to 60. And condition is, if you get average more than 50, you pass. Let's
Okay.
say if that's a condition. So I need to print pass, but before I print pass, I need to check the condition.
Mhm.
And to check if the average is more than 50 or not. So that's why I do if. Okay.
Mhm.
If is to check condition. And this is the syntax. Okay. This is how we write if. If space condition. Okay. Condition is like your relational operator.
Mhm.
Okay. Condition is like your relational operator. So AVG greater than equal to 50. Isn't it? This is the condition.
If
So
average is greater
if,
than 50.
okay,
Okay.
because the business says that if only the average is more than 50 or equal to more or equal to 50, you have to say pass.
Okay.
Otherwise, you cannot say pass.
Mhm.
Only if it is more than
Equal
50,
to
you say
50.
pass. Otherwise, it is not pass.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So if average is greater than equal to 50, now if this is true, okay. Now,
Mhm.
okay. So first we'll talk about the the if syntax. If is the keyword. You have to write if exactly as it is, small
Okay.
space. You have to give the condition.
Yeah.
Very similar to what we did in relational operator. That's called condition. Okay.
Okay.
Then followed by colon.
Average more than 50. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
If condition colon. If condition colon. See, average accepts only, no, it's not average, sorry. If accepts only two values, which is true or false.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing more. It has to be either true or it has to be false. Okay.
Yeah.
So if average greater than equal to 50, if it is true, then it will go inside if. Okay. Okay. If this condition is true, only then you go inside this.
And I'm inside it.
Right? If this is true, you go here. Okay. If this is not true, you don't come inside if. How do you know it is inside if? The
I didn't get
indentation.
this actually.
Okay. This is very much like your, when you do formatting in Word document, right? First and then, we put something inside this bullet, basically.
Okay.
Okay. So you can have any number of statement, anything,
Mm-hmm.
anything you can have inside this. So this whole thing is dictated by the condition here. If it is true, you will go inside. Otherwise, you will not go inside this. Okay. Point one. Point two,
I am
when
not.
you are writing the first statement here inside if, here you have a choice of giving any number of spaces. You can give 5, 7, 10, 15, any number of spaces you can give. Okay. Before
Mm-hmm.
print, it is up to you. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you line the first line, and here you can choose. You see, for Python, even one space is enough. It can read one space and it knows, okay, it is inside if. But
Okay.
generally we give tab number of spaces of 4 spaces. It looks good. Less
Mhm.
than 4, we may not, our eyes may not be able to see if it is from beginning or if there's indentation. Okay.
Okay.
More than 4 generally doesn't look good. But you have a choice. You can give 1 space also or 10 space also. Nobody's going to, Python is not going to say it's wrong. Okay.
Okay.
But once you decide how many spaces you want to give, same number of spaces you have to give for rest of the other lines of code.
Okay.
You cannot give 4 spaces in the first line, 10 spaces in second, then 3 in third. No.
Okay.
Okay. You need to
Yeah.
give same number of spaces. So
Okay.
they know that, okay, all these are part of same block, we say block.
Okay.
Same if block. So here I've given tab. Tab is like 4 spaces. So all of these will have 4 spaces.
Okay. Sir, I have a question.